Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 PS5. My name is Raven from the Sky. Let's play.
Primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
Huh, I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Excuse me, Doctor.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities
underground
division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I thought there was in some like secret, one of those skyscrapers in the middle of town you couldn't get to. But it just refreshed my memory, and plus it just gave it away. They said it multiple times, underground, topside.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
So where are the other...
Allie,
Hi there. Something I can help you with?
I'd like to know about the people in your division.
Of course. Dr. Lawrence Higgs is our mechanical engineer. He oversees the major life support and security systems. Power distribution is Dr. Evan Watson's area of expertise, and Dr. Newton Oberly is in charge of food and housing. He coordinates with bioscience to ensure that our meals are balanced for optimal nutrition. We also make use of a number of synth units for low-priority maintenance and labor.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
They walk a little like we're the prodigal son, man. They're treating us. It's like, how can you say no? But yeah, I'm doing the peaceful ending. I'm not going
authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he?
Reporting
well,
status.
You can tell him that I
All
intend to
functions
speak
normal.
to Father about these unannounced security sweep.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to
We're
knock
all
some heads
looking
together.
forward to working with you.
They're dragging their feet on the
Can
targeting
you
package
move?
upgrades I asked for. Maybe I
Move.
should take some courses with me. Send a
Yeah, I
message.
hate that.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute
Oh, this
technology to fall
directly
into the wrong
goes against
hands.
what the
The
railroad's trying
results
to
could
do.
be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser.
Yeah, I think this.
A third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Does it matter? It was useless. Got lucky.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
You're here. Glad you made it.
I definitely need that. Okay. Let's go.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Courser. Let's head back out. After Institute pistol. Oh my goodness, and it's free. Taking all this stuff. Institute pistol, synth relay grenade. Quarter. Break all this stuff down. Oh, of course I am. Forgot I'm not in my power armor. Let's tell you what. Oh, I didn't mean. I meant to buff out that buff jet. Following individuals have proven useful in our reclamation operations in exchange for caps. These persons have in the past provided information on escape synth sightings and suspected railroad activity. If you make a new contact, add the individual to the database. Occupy cricket. Caravaner. Mobile. Oh, we gotta investigate the combat zone. Oh, cricket. Cricket's the traveling, yeah, merchant. That's over in Diamond City. Cricket and Tommy Longan. Oh my, get out of here. Things in slow motion. I meant to go just buff out, not buff it, but buff jet. Finish meeting everybody.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're at the past point of no return. Plus, I think it lets you know. Most games do. Like, hey, you need to finish up any unfinished business you have before proceeding, or if you proceed, then the railroad will be hostile, or the Brotherhood, and so on and so forth. Things like that.
What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Same. I have in the last 24 hours observed no less than 7 blatant violations of Institute protocol. The degree to which people appear to ignore the rules which have been put in place to keep us all safe is incredibly disappointing. Madison insists that I continue the testing battery with the child synth, despite my reservations about the project as a whole. If this were any other situation, I would not have second thoughts about going straight to the director. But given the circumstances, I shall simply wait it out.
Well, that was productive. If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Where'd she go?
Yeah? Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders.
Oh, we would
You're
have got
to
the
be
Courser
given
chip
full
that way.
access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
I figured. That's why I said it wasn't the end of the game. It couldn't have been. We couldn't have been past the point of no return. I just created 2 saves just in case, though, because I couldn't remember. It's been so long since I played.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Okay, okay, so we can leave now. And give the thing back to church. We'll be like a mole. So it should... I still can't remember, but I don't think it should aggro any of the other factions just yet. It's just that last mission, the decisions you make on who to side with and who to do it with, I think, is what's going to cause people to aggro.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the Child Synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
Alright, so we got one more person.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two. Forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Please don't get any germs on me.
Dude's a germaphobe. Okay, so this is the agriculture. They're growing plants and food on the ground.
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past.
Doctor.
They're still people, and they're so good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. After all, I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Bio.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
So they're synth animals.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Institutionalized.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Sorry, but I'm too preoccupied for chit-chat.
Synth retention. First, I'm going to go back, talk to him, get that jump start on the quest, but then I'm gonna go back and like work with the Brotherhood and all them other ones, and then we'll see what's what. Might continue to work with all three. They'll let you work with all three, but it's just that one mission. I can't remember what it is. I think it might be the final one, but I think the game lets you know though. I know I built the thing in the right place. If it even mattered where you built it. The relay, because that's just the teleportation device to get here.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Ah, yes, that's right. Okay. What do you know? I'm a mole, mofo. Haha.
Vault 88 emergency classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol BT-76. This signal will repeat.
You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
Here's that holotape you gave me, full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is gonna be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and the series grow. Take care, and I will catch you guys in the next episode, all right? Peace out.
Excuse me, General.